stand for?
What do we do? You talking about the original or what we created?
The acronym. What does it stand
Attention
for?
deficit
No, no,
hyperactivity
no,
disorder.
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
You just
Authentically.
see, nah, bro. Like, no.
What
You
is
tell
it?
me
We
that.
gotta see.
See,
Authentically. What is it? I don't even know.
ah,
This should all be in that little note.
it should be. Oh, sheesh. Okay.
Can you just bring that mic up a little more for you?
Yeah.
That's good. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
And you have the rolling ready to go.
All right. All right. Let's see. We are rolling. What is this the first? Do you want to make this one the first episode or
Sure.
okay? Because
Always edit.
yeah. Thank you for sending that to me. Oh, oh. All right. What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. Welcome to the ADHD podcast with your host, Shane Black and Sade Shantae. Today, we got a special episode. This is our first episode, the breakthrough episode. So we're going to bring it to you real raw and authentic. With that being said, get the social media stuff out the way. Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. You know,
At ADHD podcast.
hey, let's get it. First topic I have. Well, wait a minute. Let's take a cheers to this first session because we might be getting into some stuff today. My name is Shane Black. You can follow me on every platform, and I am Shane Black Films. My host Sade Shantae.
Follow my Sade Shantae vlogs, TikTok, on Instagram as well, YouTube. Get it.
All right. We have a couple topics. This podcast we talk about any and everything trending, mental health, sports. We're all over the place with the lifestyle vlogs and lifestyle culture. We also speak to what's going on in our environment and our daily activity, our daily lives, and what we see in the news, what we don't see, and what we should be seeing in the media.
So ADHD, y'all, just to let y'all know, it stands for authentically discovering human dialogue. So when we come on this podcast, we're just trying to uh, display a human dialogue and have a conversation because I think these conversations are important.
Very, and I'm glad you spoke to that. Definitely want to touch bases with our our viewers, our subscribers, our followers, our
Community,
family, our
period.
community, our culture. Most importantly, what's going on in that. And with that being said, I'm gonna go into the first topic of today. Um, I had a question. I want to bring up: is peace scarier than chaos when it comes to just your daily life? Is being peaceful in your work environment, school environment, relationship, is that scarier than chaos?
So you mean like, so if I have like a very secure like 9 to 5, but I'm not at peace. I'm tired all the time. I'm mad all the time. I'm not loving what I do. Is it more affordable to just let that go and go into my purpose?
Yeah, I would say that. I would say, yeah, your calling, what you
Yeah.
love to do versus what you have to do.
What God gave you a gift to do?
Yeah,
I think that, definitely you should be in your purpose because, life is short. So when you're here, you might as well make it,
the
work
best. Yeah.
and like share your gifts and share your talents with people. That's what God gave you your gifts for. I understand that it's hard, because that security blanket is like important too. You get a secure job, you have secure wages. Um, but I think like they say, they give you those 9 to 5s so you can forget your dreams.
Okay, and I definitely understand that. And if you guys are watching this and you guys are going through something like that, let us know what's your passion. What are you going through in your daily life? If you're following your passion or you just working your 9 to 5, leave them in the comments below. We would love to hear that your
What do you
feedback.
think?
Um, as somebody who has passions and actually following through on his passions and dealing with the struggle of damn, I just want to work on my passion versus damn, I gotta go to work.
Mhm.
Um,
And work on somebody
and work on
else's
somebody
passion.
else's passion, and make them more money. I kind of get where you're coming from. I chase my passions. Like I do what I have to do to cover my bases, and I'm not saying quit everything for your passion if it's not going to follow through. If you're not going to follow through with it, that's what we have to do. If we're going to follow our dreams and follow our passions, we should follow through 100%. And I'm still having that struggle. I'm like,
Mhm.
damn, I've been working for this job for let's say X amount of years, but I know, in summer, when summer or whatever downtime come, I can't enjoy it because I need that money. I
Yeah.
need I need to survive for
Yeah.
that summer. So this right here, what we're doing today is my passion. It's my dream.
It's
So
just crazy because, like, you could be at these jobs for, like, 10, 20 years, right?
oh my God.
But what about if you was full-time chasing your dreams for 10, 20 years, you know? Like, where would you be at the end of that?
Well, if it was me traveling with my camera, I'd be all over the country.
You'll be, like, so happy,
I will
like,
be happy, yeah.
so at peace. You'll
At
probably make
peace.
30 times more than what, that 9 to 5 is
Yeah.
giving you.
Yeah. You only get so many days off. You only get so much time off. 2
Mhm.
weeks is what you're allotted.
And then they say, like, America, like, they have the worst, like, balance of,
Work in
working and personal life,
yeah,
basically.
I can agree
Like,
with that.
we don't put any type of, emphasis on our personal life balance. Like, I know in other countries, I think, like, here we get, like, 12 weeks if you have a child. I think in other countries, you can
Oh
get
yeah,
up to,
time
like,
off,
a year.
mothers,
Even the
fathers.
fathers too,
Yeah.
which
We
is
we gotta have that
crazy.
time to bond with our kids.
And I think they're starting to see that because I know there's some legislation going on where they're trying to make a 32-hour work week
Oh, I
in
would love it. I
California.
would love it. I heard about that. I would love
I mean,
to
but is that crazy
I
for
mean,
them to do for us? No, that's not crazy.
that's not
It
crazy.
should have been done. It should be done federally, not
Mhm.
just in California. I
Hey,
must say that our
we've been
tax dollars in California
they
has
pretty
been
high.
working for us a little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah. They've
as
been
of late. I think they're talking about the 32-hour work week,
Mhm.
the reparations.
I heard about that
That's only in
too.
California. What else has been going on in
What kind of
California?
stipulation you think that's gonna
You
come
have
from
to
that?
prove your descendants
Mhm.
to which I don't think that's crazy.
No. But it's gonna be I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a process, but it's gonna be one.
It's a process for
Yeah.
sure. But
Yeah.
a lot of us are descendants of slaves. Like
Yes.
those are facts. I think that's something to try to trip you up, but if you stay in it, you may be able to get that. California's the only state that's doing that. The 32-hour work week. There was one other thing I forgot. Anyway,
No, you good. You let them know. Hey,
California and tax dollars.
tax
I'm
dollars.
okay with that right
Mm.
now.
We'll sip on that one. I definitely
So
love my
overall, with
mental
that
space.
question,
Yeah, yeah.
your peace is invaluable. I don't care what anyone says. You could be here today and gone tomorrow, and you didn't live the life of just working for someone else like a damn indigent servant.
Okay. Well, I have another topic that kind of speaks to our creative juices, and you know, they say you have to put in your 10,000 hours
Hmm.
to, I guess, master a craft or perfect a craft. Do you believe that? Do you think
Yeah,
it'll take 10,000 hours
or more.
or
Yeah.
more to master a craft?
Hmm.
Now, I heard Joe speaking about this, Joe Budden, if you guys,
This guy
don't know.
loves Joe Button, y'all.
Hey, you know what? So I guess it's a light skin thing, but we gonna get into that later. It's a light skin thing. But
Not it's a light skin thing, bruh.
hey, you know what? Shout out to Joe Budden. I'm striving,
He sends me all these Joe Button.
he's somebody, his podcast is something I look at. I watch Joe Budden podcast. I watched
It's controversial.
I watch a bunch of podcasts, and his stuck out to me, and he brought up the 10,000 hour. I'm like, is that something we should, like, when we ascend that 10,000 hour, do we feel like we made it? Do you feel like you
No,
made it?
no, it's consistency.
Boom.
You gotta stay the course. Just like you giving these jobs all your hours, give your craft and your gift. I don't like to say craft. I looked that up. I heard it was like a
A witch
weird
like kind of
yeah.
thing. Yeah. I
I'm
heard about
like,
that too.
what?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say your
your
gifts,
gifts,
your talents.
your
You're giving
passions.
you're
Yeah.
giving your job all these hours. You can give your gifts and your passions that God gave you. I think I think God gives us gifts and our talents to share with other people. Like, when you leave this earth, you can't take anything with you, but you can leave something here. And what you can leave here is your legacy and your
Pass it down.
talents and your gifts.
Pass it down.
Right.
Yeah.
So then
I
people
definitely
can
agree
like
with
be
that.
inspired through your talents and gifts.
Nice, nice. Um, I think for the 10,000 hour rule for me, I'm like, I'm pushing towards that, but then I'm getting pulled, like we talked about in the last segment, that job. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I get off at 2, but something I want to do is from 11 to 2. So I gotta sacrifice
Yeah.
that. So I'll use some time to work my passion. Like you brought up an app. We had spoke about an app before. It was
Insta work.
InstaWork.
Yeah.
Like,
So it allows you to do gig work on your free time.
yeah, we're not sponsored by them, but
There was a clip on social media
Mhm.
of Euphoria.
Hmm.
The guy that I forgot his name, y'all, but the guy that's like the drug dealer on the show, and he's really cool with who's the main character of that show?
Euphoric.
Oh
It's
man,
slipping my mind right now.
I gotta look it up, y'all. Hold on, let me make my little point.
While she looks to that, I want to thank everybody watching. I want to thank all my subscribers, our subscribers. We're growing. My social media is growing. Her social media is growing. Collectively, the ADHD podcast social media is growing. I want to thank you guys. If this message reaches anybody, go ahead and drop a like, share. That's what we're here for. We're here for you guys. We're here to, drop some kind of knowledge and talk to talk about our truth. Did you find it?
Yeah, so Rue,
Mm.
her friend who's a drug dealer, they have clips of him working in a restaurant as a waiter, like probably 2 weeks before the show started. You feel me? So it just goes to show like you can do two things at once. You can do, what's in your heart and also, make some money on the side.
Yeah, it's a
Cuz
skill.
you never know when, your time is here. Like Quincy Jones. If you remember, he's always kind of been like an older man, right?
Yeah,
That's because
he got into the game super late.
he had been working
Oh yeah,
early,
behind the
but he
yeah.
didn't get noticed and his career didn't take
Shout out
off.
Quincy,
His career didn't take off
Mr.
until he
Jones.
was a lot older. And look at all his accolades. Look at everything he was able to accomplish. So you just never know when your time is here.
Yeah,
Don't stop grinding.
definitely can attest to that. I know for a fact. I got family that loves to do. You know, he's a chef. He loves to cook,
Hmm.
and his dream, his passion is to cook, but he has to work his 9 to 5. And I told him, hey, don't stop what you're doing, but also don't forget to water that plant. Water that plant,
Yeah.
chase your dream.
Yeah.
Because you never know where that one dish could take you.
Hmm.
So that's my little tidbit to you. I'm not gonna say your name because you might get mad at me. But I love you anyway. Next topic we have. We're gonna go into sports, boxing.
Oh,
You,
this guy loves sports. Let's
you,
talk about it.
I mean your boy Mike Tyson.
Okay.
And
Go
and
ahead.
I speak to that to mental peace.
Yeah.
If you've been on this planet long enough, you know about Mike Tyson. You know about what he's doing. So there was a clip of Mike Tyson on a plane enjoying his flight. Um, he was, I guess, greeted by some passengers that wanted an autograph and a picture, and,
And he did that,
and he
right?
did that.
Okay.
He did that. So he did them a favor. So he wanted to go back to his mental peace, which was just sitting and enjoying his flight or whatever he was doing. Then it turned into something more like egregious. They were trolling him, they were taunting him, and he had enough. If you know anything about Mike Tyson, he has a short fuse, and he's done well to kind of, you know, keep that short fuse under wraps. And you see clips of him punching the guy. He turns around, punch the guy. Now, we don't advocate violence on this
The
channel,
guy
but
was, like, invading his personal space though, correct?
right, yes. So the guy invaded his space after he told them that he didn't want to be bothered. Thank you, leave me alone. Now, what do you do to that? When you say enough is enough,
Yeah.
when is enough enough?
See, the problem is we stop humanizing celebrities. So when we stop humanizing celebrities, we're treating them like they're circus shows, and they're not.
Yeah,
They're
you
actual
on
people,
and off switch.
right? And they're actual people. So I mean, I don't know if somebody's invading my personal space. We're in like close quarters like that on a
On a
plane,
plane, nowhere to go.
and he's continuing on. I'm telling you, leave me alone. Let me be at peace. Let me enjoy my flight. I'm not condoning violence, but you understood who that was.
You already know his background.
Yeah. Like, so,
You knew he was enough of a celebrity for you to take a picture with.
right. So, what are you expecting? That's Mike Tyson. What are you expecting?
For him to be all on 24/7. Hey, like you said, the circus show. Hey, I'm in front of Mike Tyson. Watch this. Like, no, it's not. It's not supposed to be like that. He's human
So, did
too.
Mike hit him first? Because I didn't watch it.
Mike did. He did after telling him to leave him alone. After telling him
Was the guy like in his
Oh, he was in the personal space. Because it was another guy behind him, I guess with the camera on the side of him,
Yeah.
was telling him, hey, do it, do it, do it, egging him on. So
Oh.
when the camera's out, you know people act
Was he
up.
drunk?
I don't know. I can't speak to that, but
I'm gonna just say that if somebody's invading my personal space, I'm gonna take it as a threat and I'm gonna react accordingly.
yeah, you got that circle,
And I'll be having that hot sauce in my bag
you gotta
at all
defend yourself.
times.
You gotta defend yourself,
Yeah.
and especially on a plane.
My brothers taught me to make sure you had that stuff on you because
Yeah.
you just never know.
You never know. And I mean, Mike Tyson, his hands are registered weapons.
Right.
So he handled himself. Hey, I'm not mad at Mike Tyson for defending his mental peace.
And I'm sure he could have, if he wanted to, he could have did like real damage.
Yeah,
he probably just like
little,
touched him up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little, like back up.
Yeah.
Back up. All right.
Hey, it was funny because I seen that picture and the guy just looks like.
Yeah. But in social media, they do anything for clicks. So they'll push your buttons
He's probably
for the
gonna sue him.
views. They'll push your buttons for the clicks. They'll push your buttons for the views. Look, I got punched, but guess what? My view count is up.
Mm-hmm.
This
He's
is
probably gonna sue
trending.
him too.
This is trending. You know what I mean? So it's always something for something, Next topic I want to get into is like, it's not more of a topic, but it's more of a question. It's like the whole the moving out of state thing. We talked about that before.
Oh, I love this topic.
Yes. Is moving out of state worth it for a job or your passion? Or should you just work harder and smarter?
Okay, so let's tell the viewers that we live in California.
Oh, yes, we do.
We live specifically in LA.
Los Angeles.
I think it's one of the most highest places to live.
Yeah.
I don't understand personally why people from LA have a problem moving away from LA. I just don't get it. Most of my family has already moved from LA, so that's definitely not what's holding me here.
Okay.
The beaches, like, yeah, they're beautiful, but I've had a beach by me my whole life. The weather, I do understand that, that's a whole thing, like having great weather, and I hate being cold, so maybe that would like mess with me a little bit. However,
The prices.
it is expensive as hell to live out here. That's why most people are either living with they people,
Yep.
or they're living in apartments forever until they get on. I have no issue with leaving. I'm probably going to leave soon so I can have a dope house.
A life.
Yeah, a dope house, a dope life, be living way under the radar.
Okay.
Even to do things out here, y'all. Like it's just crazy. Like I seen gas yesterday. That just said $9.
In certain
I do
areas,
91 for my car. That
Yeah.
just said $9. What?
Yeah. $9. I'm gonna say I live so close to work. I use a Segway, but I do drive.
Of course, you have to drive out here.
You
So
have to get anywhere, and to get anywhere it costs gas if you're not driving a
and
electric
we
car.
we don't need like people are living a whole nother LA life.
Oh,
Remember
it's too. Ooh,
when we
yeah.
went downtown and we seen like
Oh
this
God,
apartment it was an apartment building that's like geared towards content
creatives,
creation. Yeah, creatives basically. Like all the amenities were geared towards like having a photo shoot or doing a podcast and all this stuff.
background,
How much was that? I
lighting,
think it was like 4,000 a month for like a studio.
$4,000 a month
For a studio.
for a studio, and
Like
it's why I ain't gonna say why, but you know
so
the
we
game.
defer here. So because I know you want to stay here or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
I mean, I want to stay here, and I only want to stay here like because of what you just mentioned: the
What?
beaches, the weather, the
When the last time you went to the beach?
maybe like
Exactly.
but
Exactly. I've known him for a very long time. Don't get this twisted, right? Like we went to junior high together.
Mhm.
We went to well, no, we didn't go to elementary. We went to junior
Junior
high
high,
and high
high school
school,
together.
and we lived by each other for a short period of time.
Yeah.
When the last time you went to the beach?
I think I want to say last time I shot my video. Go ahead and check it out. I am Shane Black Films.
When was
Hey,
that? Oh, when we went to Venice
yeah,
Beach?
we went to Venice Beach.
We went to Venice Beach with a purpose.
We went to it with a purpose.
Did you go to Venice Beach
to
to like
enjoy the beach? No,
no, nobody's going to Venice Beach to enjoy it. I'm sorry, but it's dirty. It's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of people. I'm not going to that beach to enjoy it. So it's like I don't know. I think it's like a LA pride thing. Like I'm gonna make it here. Like
Well,
I
you
don't care
have
how
to have-
hard it is.
You have
I'm
to
gonna make
have.
it here.
You have to. For me, you have to have a drive, and I think living in LA, born and raised, it's things that
If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere.
yeah, like New York. Like, come on, people. Oh, I'm gonna move to New York. Yeah,
I think it's harder in New York, to be honest.
you can move to New York, but just know it ain't North Carolina. Just know it ain't Ohio.
Send me to
Just
North
know
Carolina.
it ain't.
Send me to Ohio.
You know what I
seen
mean?
a house in Ohio the other day. It was beautiful, all renovated. That shit was $100,000.
Yeah, it's Ohio though.
Like I could buy that like now, like pay it off, like $100,000.
Yes, and I
What you
completely
mean it's
agree.
Ohio though? It was nice out there.
No disrespect to y'all in Ohio, but I'm just saying a
It was
Cali
nice, y'all. I don't care what
a
y'all
Cali
say.
lifestyle.
What is?
And
Let's
that's
talk
another
about it.
Okay, a Cali lifestyle
What
to
is
me.
this Cali lifestyle?
The Cali
I need some
lifestyle.
more drink.
It's over there. You gotta go get it. A Cali lifestyle.
This is turning me up.
Yeah,
Because what is a Cali lifestyle?
I guess a Cali lifestyle is, being close to things that you want, that you can access, that you
like
don't
the
have,
beach.
like you don't have to struggle for, and it's almost like a cheat code, like you said, the weather, like where you gonna go?
Okay.
Where it's
I'll
like,
give you
damn, I
that.
can, I
I'll
don't have
give
to
you the
put
weather.
chains on tires.
What else?
I don't have to close down freeways.
Okay.
I don't
I'll
have
give
to
you the weather.
tornado
What
my.
else?
I don't
What
have
is
to
this
board up.
Cali lifestyle that you talk about?
I'm letting you know. I don't have to board up my house.
Okay, I said the weather. So what else?
Yeah, but I mean, it's just
What
that.
else?
It's the struggle. It's like
The struggle.
no. I'm just saying, like,
Are we now
not the
making the
struggle.
struggle cool?
No, we're not struggling, but I'm saying the struggle of. I want to say just being like, okay. I'm not talking about the struggle of that. What I'm saying is like, I guess I used the wrong terminology. I'm just saying like the
hustle that
access,
you have to have?
the hustle, you're gonna take this. If you go to New York with this mentality, the Cali lifestyle mentality, they're gonna look at you and be like, okay, well, I know maybe that's kind of the same as they don't look at us different. I want to say when it comes to
I
the
don't
hustle,
endorse this struggle that he's talking about.
the
this
hustle,
ca-
the hustle,
the hustle.
the hustle, the Cali hustle.
I'm tired of hustling.
Well, I mean, we're never not hustling. If you think about it.
Exactly, because I live out here. If I lived somewhere else, I would be like coasting right now with a big ass house, probably.
Do you want to be? I get it like that, but I get the big ass house. I'm for you on the big ass house.
Hey,
But do you want to be
I'm
comfortable?
from LA. I love LA. Don't get it twisted. I'm from here.
Yeah.
However, I have no problem moving. There is nothing that's keeping me here. I don't care about this weather. I don't care about the beaches. And then I think LA is divided. I'm from Inglewood. Like
Me too.
there's Inglewood and then there's West Hollywood. I'm not living the West Hollywood lifestyle.
You're right.
So there's a divide. Just like I feel like for Black people, there's two different Americas. There's two different LAs. So I live that other type of LA. I'm not in the West Hollywood LA.
Right.
Whereas I've never lived the West Hollywood LA. So yeah, I don't endorse
It's the media.
just staying here.
It's
just
the media
because.
LA. It's what media calls LA.
Yeah, the Instagram,
Yeah.
the flex and all of that.
10 seconds of fame, 15 seconds of fame.
If you can move somewhere and do better,
Enjoy it. I
Move
would.
somewhere and
I
do
mean,
better.
so and coming back to that, I don't mind getting property in other states.
But
I
he
don't.
won't live there. We have these conversations all the time.
I would get property in other states
But you won't live there.
to enjoy, to profit, and I mean, I would say I would enjoy maybe like if this was like if we get our numbers up, we do it right. You guys subscribe. You
There's
guys
no
like.
if, when.
It's win.
Don't speak that over my
You right.
podcast.
You right.
When
Win.
we get our numbers up,
When we
what
get
will
our
happen?
numbers up, when we get our stuff together, we will have time to go enjoy the fruits of
I'll
our
probably
labor.
be gone. We probably gonna be doing this remotely.
We might, but hey, we have to
'Cause
get there.
we will get there.
Okay. I don't mind doing that in other states.
But why is leaving not an option for you? And I'm asking this because a lot of my friends feel the same way.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I love it enough because I don't get that feeling I would get in
How do you
other
know if
places.
you've
Well,
never lived anywhere else?
I don't, and I'm not gonna put that on myself. I'm not gonna say I would never do that, but I would say like it. I hear about people struggling in other states. I got cousins in Atlanta right now struggling, and I'm like,
Do you feel like you coming from LA, you would struggle in Atlanta?
no,
Exactly.
because our drive is
I
different. My
hate to
drive is
say
different.
that, like, not that we're above, it's just that it takes a certain type of grind to live here. So when you take that same grit and that same grind to a place that's a little slower,
You're
you're
in a
gonna
different.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can agree with you there.
yeah.
All right. All right. I know we got
But
deep
he
into
not
that
moving,
one.
y'all.
Yeah. Look.
Basically.
Look. If things were and will, happen in my favor.
You still wouldn't move.
Next topic.
Yeah, that's topic.
Okay, we gonna switch it to this. Who's raising this generation?
Social media.
Social media. Now, I mean, growing up, we were raised pretty well.
Yeah, we used to go outside and
We used to
play.
go outside. You stole it right there. Go ahead, throw the alley oop.
Till the street lights came on.
Man.
Like they had to like come get us
Yeah.
outside to come inside. That's how
I miss that.
man, my
low-key.
friends
I
used to
miss that.
come. I remember Jason and them. They used to come knock on my
Yeah,
door
just to play football
like at
or
9 in the
basketball.
morning. And then I would be out to like 6 p.m. And the only way I would know it was time to come home is because them street lights came on.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad, he would do like this whistle that we lived in like this neighborhood. It was like a circle.
The circle.
It's like this whole little neighborhood. So you could hear this whistle from like miles away. And I'm like, oh, we in trouble.
It's time to go.
So if the street lights came on, I already knew I was supposed to be gone. But if I heard the whistle,
it's a wrap.
that means like, oh, you didn't fucked up.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
outside, right? I mean, we were
had
raised.
fun.
We went outside. We played on our bikes. We went to go.
We went to
see
the
different
parks.
places.
We went to the places. We
play
went
basketball.
movies, the bridge, all these places. Like, do you miss that? Do you think the kids today are lacking just being kids? Like, they have to grow up quickly.
Yeah.
They have to see this and social media and
7 years old on TikToks,
on their phones,
on
like
Instagram. Did you have a phone at 7?
No. I didn't know. I ain't gonna say I
didn't.
didn't know what a phone was, but I was too busy having fun, being
Enjoying
a kid.
life, being present, being
in the
grounded.
Moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was too busy in the moment, having fun, being a kid, scraping my knee.
Yeah. Scraping my knee.
Like, come on. But kids today, when technology is involved, it's like, oh, I gotta do something.
I wonder,
gotta
is
do
that on
something on my
purpose?
phone.
Like, is it like this huge distraction to like, I don't know, y'all. I be thinking crazy stuff. Like, is it to prepare us for this metaverse that they talk about?
Well, I mean, it's here. It's here.
Yeah. Where it's like real estate but I think it's gonna be more in depth. Like, I think it's gonna be like maybe we don't go outside, and maybe the only way we go outside is if we put on this virtual reality.
I don't want to do that because you see right now. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they're putting on the headphones and they're being recorded, and kids and whatever walk around, they over here swiping at it, knocking their kids out. Like, you're
Yeah.
so deep in that, like they haven't even perfected it yet. They don't let you know, hey, somebody's
Do you
out.
think the metaverse is a world thing, or is it more of like an America driven thing?
I don't know. I think it's an American thing because you see what they're doing with TikTok in other countries. They shutting that shit down.
Did you guys know that in China TikTok is not TikTok?
No, they call it what they call it.
No, it is TikTok, but it's not like our TikTok.
Oh,
Every
they have guidelines. They
all
shut it off.
all the content in China for TikTok is all learning. Like it's
Mhm.
like a big school. So they're like teaching you things through videos and stuff. There's no like fights or, whatever the case is on TikTok, all this toxic stuff. In China, TikTok is like
Learning
just all
base.
about learning.
Okay.
There's
And
no negativity, no nothing.
and that's smart. That's smart.
I might move to another country.
I think for that we're gonna talk about another episode because I do have topics about that. Um, I want to say that I the generations that I think we were the last generation to have fun,
Millennials
to just yeah. I think we're gonna be it
to have fun.
to and go outside, to be a kid, to learn what it's like to deal with rejection
That's probably going to
and
be
move
like
forward.
tradition.
Yeah,
Like now it's like that's
this is
old.
how you. I mean, yeah,
People like kids really don't go out. Like, nobody goes outside anymore.
no. Were you outside like, and I say this with all due respect, were you supervised going outside?
No, no.
Kids today have to go
Mom, I'm
outside being
I'm I'm
supervised.
going outside. All right, make sure you back before them street lights come on. All right, cool. I'm out.
They
Who
don't.
who you
To
who,
me, they don't
who you
trust their
going
kids.
with? That's all they would say. Who you
Yeah,
going with?
because
Because
they know.
they knew their mamas though.
Boom.
Oh, I'm going with O'Brien and da 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 da. Oh, okay. I know he lives there and he lives there.
I can knock
Okay.
on their door. I can make a phone call. Today,
Mhm.
that's not happening. Oh, you going to such and such? No, you got to look out for X, Y, Z. Who's driving through? Who's on a bike? Who's doing this? What they parents home?
Yeah.
If they parents even home.
If
So
their
yeah,
parents are even home.
yeah.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said that she doesn't allow her children to go spend the night at other people's
Boom.
homes
That right
because
there.
there's males in the house,
Boom.
and they
There.
just don't
That's
know.
that. See what I mean? Like, did
So
I
you
think about
can't
that?
you
I thought
can't
about that, but I didn't think about that.
go. Damn, you
Yeah,
can't.
you can't
I
go.
used to go sleep over at my friend's house.
Yeah, but it was like, all right, our parents weren't dumb. They knew, but it didn't get to that point. It
But
wasn't
see, I,
about that
I
life.
do understand the concerns because I
Yes.
just feel like we're just in a different environment and like people
Everything
are
on
weird.
100. Everything's on 100 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I wonder how that affects children later on in their lives.
Let us know what you guys think about these topics in the comments below. I want to know before we wrap, what you got going, that could benefit our viewers. What are you trying to do with this channel to benefit with the viewers? What do you think, they could learn from this?
Oh, I think reflection is important. Just reflecting on what it used to be and what it is now. Um, I also take away from this episode that you have to grind. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay the course because there's no like time limit or timeline on when success comes to you. You can be 50, you could be 40, you could be 30, you could be 60. It does not matter. Just stay the course. And I think with staying the course, success will come. So when you said if, there's no if. When we become a successful podcast,
You have to speak it.
this manifestations are real.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everyone knows
that's a good
that.
one. That's a good one. We're gonna talk about that in the
Oh
next
yeah,
episode.
you can't
Yeah.
be speaking negativity into your dreams.
For all y'all watching, we preach positivity. We want to make it in
We
life.
get a little toxic sometimes
Oh yeah,
too,
and
but
we have to. We
we
have
try
to.
to circle back.
Yeah, but ultimately,
It's the human experience.
yeah, it is. If you would like to watch more, go ahead and Follow us on all our platforms. We got other things going.
So Instagram is
yeah.
ADHD podcast _.
Yeah.
Everything else as far as like YouTube and TikTok is just ADHD podcast.
If you want to follow our separate channels, is I Am Shane Black Films.
And Sade Shantae Vlogs.
And thank you guys for watching this first breakthrough episode. I want to thank my host. I want to thank Sade. You came
Yay.
through. We did this. We're doing what we love.
Right. We're going to co-host this thing
Yeah,
forever.
let's get it. I want to thank the studio for, giving us this time to
Right here in LA.
To
his favorite place.
giving us this time and opportunity to record and put our passion, our dreams out there. So yeah, we gonna see y'all in episode 2.
Peace. We out.
Peace.